I've made like 5 videos and I've deleted them. And I don't know why. Sometimes I think my videos help people. Sometimes I think I'm just fucking stupid. I've never been loved. And I don't have one person in my life that actually would care. Literally. I don't have any of that. And I don't know how I got to this point. That for like 12 hours yesterday, the man that I'm married to had sent me text after text after text. And I was trying really hard to just kind of ignore it. But about halfway through the day, it really started to get to me. Really, really get to me. And you see, it's not just about the stuff that he said. It's so much more than that. It's the fact that I am in a marriage with someone who really thinks this stuff about me. And then I look back at all the other relationships that I have left. And childhood. And people hate me. All I have ever truly wanted was the feeling of belonging and family and love. So here I am in the woods, realizing that I've never had anyone that cared. Like, I could literally just go get lost in the woods and get eaten by a bear, and I don't think anybody's life would be worse without me. And it's like, I just wonder, am I making everything worse by staying? I mean, literally, a man who, by all sense of the terms, is supposed to love you, doesn't. You know, that really hurts. I mean, it just really hurts. Like, and I really want to break this cycle. I've been crying like all night. I put my kids to bed and I just cried and cried and cried. Then, of course, in the morning, I hate myself for it because I look and I see I have circles under my eyes and it's just disgusting. And some of the stuff he said yesterday is just Maybe it is true. I don't know anymore. I don't know why I'm even here. This is my 4th relationship where I have just been discarded as if I am absolute trash nothing. Nothing. Not worth trying for. Not worth fighting for. Not worth anything. And what is so broken inside of me? What am I missing? What am I missing? That I can't see truth. That I really, really do believe lies that people tell me. I believe them. Because I want it so bad to be true. I wanted so bad to believe that he loved me. I wanted so bad to believe that I belonged to someone and that they cared about me. He told me I was a piece of shit mom. And I don't know how. I'm not a perfect mom. But I don't do things that pieces of shit moms do. I don't abuse my kids. I don't starve them. I don't put them in a basement and lock them there. I don't walk out on them and leave them home alone so I can go to the bar. I don't drop them off to people in an unsafe environment. I don't do drugs and run away from them. I don't leave my son in a diaper. I don't do these things that typically you would say that a piece of shit does. I don't do those. I love my kids. I wake up 3 times in the middle of the night with at least one of them. Normally the baby. His son. And yeah, that's fine. Do you think I ever wanted to plan out to have 4 baby dads? No. I wanted to meet one person and fall in love and have a normal, happy family. But I am unlovable. Apparently. He has never once ever gotten up in the middle of the night with our son. I volunteer at the PTA, and I was like, shouldn't you be happy that I can be in our kids' classroom and be in my other kids' classroom? Like, shouldn't you be telling me that, like, I'm a good mom? Like, it's been almost 4.5 years. He's never told me that I'm a good mom, ever. And, like, I love taking pictures. I love capturing moments. And if I see him reading a book to our son, or like anything cute, or just playing with him or sitting there with him, like, I always take pictures, you know? And he's never once taken a picture of me nurturing my kids. Ever. It's like it doesn't even exist. But again, it's not the fact of what he's saying. It's the fact that I am with someone who really believes this. Whether it's true or not, which I don't believe that I'm a piece of shit mom. I don't believe that, because I know that no matter how sad or sick I am, I still get up, show up, do what I'm supposed to do for them every single day, whether or not the dads choose to leave or be in and out or whatever else. So I don't believe that. But he does. And being married to a person who thinks that or feels that, like, and they're supposed to be the person that knows you best. Like, what do you see in me? I ask, what do you see that is so bad inside of me? What is it that I'm not aware of? And I just want it to be gone. I want whatever it is that these men see. That makes them want to just destroy me. I want it gone. I want a new life. I want a life where my man comes home with groceries and says, hey, I can't wait to spend the weekend together, and scoops me up and gives me a hug and makes me feel pretty. Somebody who, like, would just look at me and think she deserves the world, and I want to be the one to give it to her. I want to take her to the beach. God, I want to see her body in the sun. I want to rub her down with oil. I want to make love to her. I want to be there for her for the rest of her life and show her what love really is. And when I hear this stuff, I don't know if it's going to be me believing more lies or if it's going to finally be time. I don't want to be with someone who thinks that I'm a bad person inside. I don't want to be a bad person. I don't know what it is. I try so hard to spread positivity and empower others. I try to be that one that gives the compliment in hopes that it would make someone smile. Because I know what it's like to never hear anything good. And then I reach out to social media because I don't have anyone in my real life. And I feel very isolated by never having any human contact. I feel very alone, and I have learned to enjoy being alone instead of making it feel lonely. Because I used to just surround myself with people that aren't the best, or that don't have the best intentions, or they're not doing things, like... So I have learned to be happy by myself. I hate my hair. I hate that it's short. I can be happy by myself. I think. If I get to thinking about it too much, I just really start thinking like, why am I a magnet for hatred? Or is it me? Is it me? Because they're like, well, look at the common denominator, You're obviously putting something out there. I do my meditations. I was feeling good. I was feeling really good the other day. I don't know if you guys seen any of my videos. I felt really good. I was a very patient mom that day. I got dressed. I felt good about my outfit. I went to work. I made some money. I met some new women. I came home. I decided to treat myself to a glass of wine and do some meditating and a little bit of Kundalini yoga, and I was just feeling so good. and I was outside. It was the very last day of the blood moon, and I was just out there soaking it in. I was feeling the earth. I had my bare feet on the ground. I had my crown chakra open. I was feeling the moon and the power, and just loving my life, and I think almost starting to love myself. And then there's my husband, not wanting anything to do with me. He literally said, "You're like a drunken buffoon crackhead out there." Mind you, I am a responsible adult grown woman, and I had a half of a glass of wine. So yes, it did help to stimulate my happiness a little bit, but I was also using a bunch of oils, and I was just feeling good. I was just being happy. And it's like he sees that and just makes it his mission to destroy it. And I'm so sad now. I just don't know why. Why do you see me? Why do you see me being happy and then just decide that you don't want me to be? I work so hard to feel happy. It's never come naturally. Even when I was a kid, I remember I would start feeling happy, and I think it was right around high school when I started meeting friends and stuff, like hanging out with other people instead of just being stuck alone in my room all the time. I'd be happier. I'd get like a new necklace, and I just remember my dad would see that glimmer of happiness, and he felt it was his mission to destroy it. And here I am, in the same loop, almost 40 years old. And I don't want to just be on this earth to be hurt by men. And then everything comes flooding back to me. And I read about all these things that have happened or been said to you are going to flood back during this new moon so you can finally release them. And I just think I am just so disgusted. And I've seen other men that say things to women, and it's just, I don't know who the fuck these guys think they are. But why? And you know, I've always had a problem with relationships. It's always been gotten to a point where the situation has gotten very concrete reasons why I need to leave. Like choosing drugs over our family, or like being extremely physically abusive. But sometimes it's hard to pinpoint a concrete reason to leave, especially like this one I'm in, because it's so confusing to me, and I really feel like he's two different people. The only thing I've ever wanted was a happy family to belong to. And sometimes being with him is that. Sometimes we can sit around on the floor with all the kids, and sometimes it is a nice day. And even so, on those days, it seems like it's really only halfway. I don't know how to describe. It's kind of like that night when I said, "Oh, come out to the moon." Like I'm up here. I'm like, I'm just feeling so good, like I reach my hands. I'm like, come out to the moon with me. Come outside. This breeze is beautiful. Like, I feel happy. I wanted him to share in that. I wanted him to see my happiness and see me being feminine, and I wanted him to think I was so beautiful, and I wanted him to see my light, and I wanted him to join in it with me and just have an amazing love night. And I think that rejection that he always puts me through has just made me feel like I don't know what the word is. Not a girl. We had discussed going to some counseling because I had brought it to his attention, some stuff that he really does that hurts, that, I don't know if he knows it or not. I don't know if he realizes. I don't know if he realizes that, like, certain things, like, it does feel like rejection when I reach out because I want a loving touch, and I'm denied of that by someone who I'm married to. That really hurts me, and it like really fucks up my brain, and it really fucks up my heart. So when I'm trying to say this stuff, we agreed to go to counseling, but then like I tell him that I don't want to discuss stuff through texting, and I'm like, can we just talk about this at counseling? And he'll say stuff like, I don't even want to fucking go to counseling with you. Fuck you. I just want to be done. I just want to be done with you. I can't fucking stand you. And I ask, what is it? What is it that you hate so much? And I don't know what his purpose is. sometimes I wonder if he says all this stuff to me to make me so sad that he like really, really hopes that it will drive me to just kill myself so that he can have his son and I'll just be gone out of the picture. Sometimes I really, really wonder if that is what he truly wants. You know what sucks? I think what sucks even worse about not having a good relationship is that I don't have like a girlfriend or even a guy friend or sisters or anything to like come over with that bottle of wine and say, you know what, girl, you deserve better, you're beautiful, and just hug me. Like, I don't think any time I've ever cried, I have never cried into anyone's arms ever. And I don't cry that much, so those of you who are watching this video, oh my god, you're always crying. No, I'm actually not always crying. Today and yesterday, and then before that, like maybe 3 weeks ago, and then before that, maybe like 6 months ago. So I'm not a very emotional person. Well, I am, but I mean, I don't always let it out. I don't know. If you got anything bad to say, whatever. You're not going to make me feel any worse than I already do, so save your time. I just wonder. I wonder what it's like to like have people who care about you. Such a beautiful area in this river here. It's a bit cold, but that's okay. I would like to go hiking here again. And I just feel like, God, like all this horrible stuff he says to me has ruined my day, and I don't want to give him the power to ruin my fucking day. You know, and then I look deeper into that. Okay, is it really him though? It could be anybody. This is nothing new. There's nothing new about a person who I'm in a relationship with who's supposedly supposed to be nice to me and love me, treating me like shit. Like, there's nothing fucking new about this. And I think that's what kills me the most. I don't know. I don't even know anymore. I hope one day to have a friend or something. I don't know what's going to happen with this relationship. I don't know what's going to happen in the future.